Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, know to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem B'chakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great men from who will. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect that preach this truth at the four corners of the globe, risking their lives and freedom to do so. Alright, shalom, shalom. Alright, and the prophecies of the Most High, alright, consist of destruction and deliverance. Alright, and that's basically the topic of the lesson. And Lord willing, bring out scriptures to support that statement. This is Revelations chapter 5, Revelations chapter 10, verse 5. And the angel which I saw stand upon the sea and upon the earth lifted up his hand to heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever and ever, who created heaven and the things that are therein are, and the things that therein are, in the earth, and the things that therein are, in the sea, and the things which are therein, that there should be no time longer. Now, what is that no time longer talking about? It's talking about there should be an end time. Alright, there's going to be a time period, of the ending of Esau's days. Alright, the ending of this time period, the ending of, this world, Esau's world. Okay, the last days, so to speak, the end times. Okay, and what does those end times, those last days consist of? Well, it consists of destruction. It also consists of deliverance and mercy. Alright, Revelations chapter 10, verse 7. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahweh shall be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. And that seventh angel, when that seventh angel begins to sound, that's when total destruction is going to be let loose. Okay? When that seventh angel begins to sound, that's when those nuclear missiles are going to come raining down upon this place, man. Alright, and to back up that statement, let me grab this in Job. Alright. This is Job chapter 5, verse 19. Job chapter 5, verse 19. He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles, yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. So, hey, man. Hey, those 6 troubles can also be anonymous with those 6 trumpets. Okay? And then it says, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee. See, when that 7th trouble comes, that's when the elect is going to be delivered. So no evil is going to touch the elect. Okay? The elect, the true chosen men of the Most High, they're going to be safe in this time period. Okay? That's who's going to receive the deliverance. That's who's going to receive the mercy, alright, in the time of Jacob's trouble and in the day of the Lord. As it continues to say, Job chapter 5, verse 20. In famine he shall redeem thee from death, and in war from the power of the sword. Because guess what? The Lord is going to cause a famine to happen in the land. You won't be able to access food and water and your fresh produce from your grocery stores anymore. You won't be able to go shopping anymore freely. No. Alright, the Lord is going to cause a famine to happen within the land. And I want to get this online etymology for the word famine. It says hunger, starvation. So guess what? It says starvation. Yeah, hunger, starvation. Right, basically, hunger, starvation. It says famish, because that's where the word famine comes from, the word famish, which means cause to hunger. Alright? To bring to hunger. Alright? So in those days, the Lord is going to send a famine. And we already see that the shelves are being more empty. We're starting to see that certain goods, certain foods that you get from the grocery store, they're starting to, be more high up in price. Alright? But guess what? In that day, the Lord is going to redeem his elect from death. So his elect is going to eat. The ones who serving the Lord, they're going to eat in that day. All right, it says in war from the power of the sword. You're going to have race riots out here, man. You're going to have martial law out here. You're going to have Esau coming down with that sword. You know, so it's going to have war in this. You're going to have war in the streets. People going to be robbing, raping, and killing each other. All right. But guess what? The Lord is going to deliver and redeem the elect from those times, from those situations. Job chapter 5 verse 21. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue, neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh, neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. Right? Because guess what? Once again, the Lord is going to have his men covered with protection. All right? Those men who serving Yahweh Shem Yahushai are in truth and sincerity, preaching the correct doctrine, breaking down the scriptures the correct way. We, Lord willing, us brothers, man, we gonna be straight, man. When destruction come, when famine come, the Lord gonna put the spirit on us to laugh. All right, because we told you people, we've been prophesying, we told you people this was gonna happen. You know, we gonna laugh at their calamity. You know, and it's really the Lord laughing through us. It's neither shalt thou be afraid of the beast of the earth. See, the Lord gonna have it to where the animals that roam around, they're gonna be killing people, man, eating people. All right, you know, ravishing people. These animals, these beasts of the field. Okay, not to mention the fowls of the air. You know, the different creatures that the Lord hasn't revealed into us. You know. But guess what? They're going to be in league with the elect. Because the Lord is going to give the elect that power, all right, to be able to have the dominion over the animals. Verse 23, it says, for thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. Because the Lord is going to give us that power to bestow dominion over the animals. The Lord is going to give us that power to basically rule over the animals, like the Lord gave the power, like the Lord gave to Adam. All right. It says, verse 24, Job chapter 5, verse 24. And thou shalt know that thy tabernacle shall be in peace, and thou shalt visit thy habitation and shall not sin. See, the Lord is going to comfort the elect in these times. All right, us brothers, you know, Lord willing, we be in that number. We're going to have peace when everybody else is struggling. Everybody else is, you know, confused. Everyone else is, you know, being destroyed, being trodden down in the streets. The Lord is going to protect his men. All right. So, going back. Going back in Revelations, the 10th chapter. All right. Well, I'm going to read verse 7 again. But in the days of the voice of the seventh angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahweh shall be finished, as he had declared to his servants the prophets. Right? Because once that destruction comes, the Lord's going to deliver his elect, and everyone else is going to be there for the judgment. Everyone else is going to be there to receive their judgment, you know, in the fire. Okay? And that's the mystery of Yahweh being finished. Because after that comes the kingdom. Alright? After this world is destroyed, Esau's kingdom is being taken down. He's out of rulership. The elect is delivered. We got our new bodies. We're back in power over the earth. Then, hey man, then we're gonna be in the kingdom, you know, and all the prophecies is gonna be finished. We're gonna have new hearts. The Lord's gonna write his laws in our inward parts, so we're never gonna go off again. We're gonna have Esau in captivity, these other nations in captivity. All right, and we're gonna be at peace, man. We're gonna have Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai ruling over us. All right. want to grab this as well. This is Revelation chapter 8. Number Salakia. I'm going to start at verse. We'll read verse 6. This is Revelation chapter 8. And I'm going to start at verse 6. And the seven angels, which had the seven trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth. And the third part of the trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. Now that's obviously talking about the missiles. Alright, that nuclear destruction was about to come to pass. Is a prophecy. It's about to come to pass, man. This World War III is going to be fought with nuclear missiles. Alright? And a lot of people are going to die by those missiles. That's why it says, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood. Because these people are going to die by those missiles, man. Alright? Those who took the RFID chip, the MOTB, those who joined league with Esau, so 2/3 of the nation are people. Esau himself, that's why it says, in the third part of the trees was burnt up. Those trees is actually talking about people. Now the third part of man is what? Esau. You got sons of God, the sons of men. You got the sons of the wicked, which that's that third part of man. Alright, and the sons of the wicked is Esau, Edom. So Esau, he's going to be burnt up as well by those nuclear missiles. And his kingdom is going to be burnt up as well. Alright, and I'm going to jump down. To verse 12. It says, in the fourth angel, Revelation 8 and 12, and the fourth angel sounded, and the third part of the sun was smitten. It's talking about Esau. And the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, in the night likewise. See, you're gonna have to understand that the Lord is going to take away Esau's power. And Esau's power is the sword and his witchcraft. Alright? His ability to be able to access those left-hand spirits. Alright? The ability to be able to have counsel, directly from, the left hand, which the Lord is allowing this devil to do. Alright? And his sword, his weaponry, that's his power. So once the Lord takes that away from him, then he's nothing. Alright? He's nothing. And he's going to be destroyed. Alright? He's going to take away, the Lord's going to take away Esau's wisdom. Alright? He's going to take away his ability to be able to perform his witchcraft. He's going to take away his, the power of the sword. He's going to take away, the fatness of the earth. Everything that was promised and blessed to Esau is going to be taken away from him. Alright? And this is a part of prophecy. Okay? Once Esau is taken out of power, and him and his kingdom is destroyed, because you got to remember, you're gonna have some Edomites that's going to survive this nuclear destruction. Alright? And those are going to be the Edomites that are going to go straight into slavery. Alright? Those Edomites, they're going to try to access their false gods, their false deities, that left hand witchcraft power. They're going to try to go back to that to combat against the Lord. But guess what? It's not going to work, man. Alright? It's not going to work for them. No longer are they going to use, their witchcraft and their sword to rule the earth, man. Alright? And wickedness. The Lord is going to put an end to it. Verse 13, and I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, woe, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voices of the trumpet of the three angels, which are yet to sound. And that woe is destruction. So that's what's coming. Destruction and deliverance. Deliverance for the elect, and the destruction for all those, of this world, man. Grab one more pre. Alright. This is 1 Peter. Like it, bear with me, Baba Shah. Alright, this is 2 Peter chapter 2, and I'm gonna start at verse. I'm just really want to get the point. I'm gonna start at verse 4. For if Yahweh spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them into chains of darkness to be reserved into judgment. Alright, and that's what happened, when we went off. Alright, when we went off, the Lord, put us in his flesh, which is the chains of darkness, and put us here on earth to be reserved for what? The day of judgment, the day of the Lord. Alright, the time period in the day that's about to come, Jacob's trouble. Verse 5, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Right? And we are spiritual Noahs, man. Alright? We are spiritual Noahs. The Lord saved Noah and his family, 8 more persons, that's his family, and destroyed everyone else in a flood. That's how it's about to be now. Alright? That remnant, that 144,000, that remnant represents, is like spiritual Noah. Alright? And that great multitude is basically like the families of the spiritual Noahs, which is the families of the elect. Alright? And that's who is going to be spared from the destruction that's about to happen. This time it's not going to be by flood, by water. Alright? This time it's going to be by fire. It says on verse 6, 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 6, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemned them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that should live ungodly. Unto those that after should live ungodly. And is this place not spiritually called Sodom and Egypt? Alright, is this place, worse than all the other kingdoms before it? Worse than the Roman Empire? Worse than the Greek Empire? Alright, is this place not Rome all over again? Is this place not Greek captivity all over again? Alright, so guess Sodom and Gomorrah was an example of the judgment that's going to happen if you would live ungodly. And guess what? This place, America, is outdoing Sodom and Gomorrah. So how much more for the judgment of this place? This place is going to receive an overthrow and a destruction by way of fire, man. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah. But this time, it's going to be greater. Alright? The deliverance is going to be greater. And the destruction is going to be greater. Alright, so with that being said, go back to Revelations 10. It's Revelations chapter 10, verse 7. But in the days of the voice of the 7th angel, when he shall begin to sound, the mystery of Yahweh should be finished, as he hath declared to his servants the prophets. And what is the mystery of the Most High? These prophecies. The prophecies that's going to take place, alright, is what? The Lord is going to destroy America, alright, destroy, all the wicked, those who would not return unto him, the heathens and Esau, and the Lord is going to deliver his elect. Alright, that 144,000, the great multitude that it speaks about in Revelations, the 7th chapter. Okay? And once the elect is delivered, we're on the chariots, we're in the kingdom. then the prophecy has been finished, right? So brothers, man, keep holding on strong, keep enduring to the end, fighting the good fight. Once again, call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem B'chak double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who were well. Shalom, shalom, Mawaf Labubar.